later, right? So I managed to talk her out of, I managed to talk her into coming off live and the dangers. But that's the whole thing I've been talking about for 2 weeks. And I've had nothing but shit and threats, and they're taking my agency off me. I need a new hobby, this, that, the next thing. And I've had enough. And last night was disgusting. And then the amount of children on this app, on live, that are under 16.
Okay.
And men
so
talking
what
to
creators
them.
were gifting her? What live streamers were gifting her?
Like, there was people in the chat gifting them. There's live creators on the ranks that have children in their chat. When I was scrolling through yesterday, I was muted. I was either muted or blocked from people because they're like, that bitch isn't coming in here telling me what to do. So we're all thinking, if we put a video together. See, the thing is creators need to take responsibility, TikTok needs to take responsibility, but everybody needs to come together and make everyone aware, because the thought is this app is for 13-year-olds, which the videos are, but the live streams are not. And children going live on this app is bringing predators into their bedrooms.
Yeah.
And
sorry, Michelle. What Michelle's saying is, Wolf, like, you can't obviously post up people's accounts if you think they're underage, etc.
Right.
Obviously for obvious reasons. But what they're saying is, like, all you big creators do a montage video where you're all part of one video that you all post on your platforms and say that you don't stand for it, you don't support it, you don't stand for it, etc. And you all post it.
Yeah. I'm down for whatever, you know. I'm down for whatever. I just don't get all this madness. Like, why it's actually it's mad. Like, when you actually bring one thing up, a lot of other things come up more and more and more and more. Do you know what I mean? It just keeps propping up, and every time I'm in here, there's somebody new, and it's just getting mad. Not on Michelle's behalf, but these people that are going live and these people that are funding these crazy things, man. I don't know. This is just baffling. And I just think it's fucked up, to be honest.
Madness is the only way I can explain it as well. It's like they come out of the woodwork.
I think TikTok needs to start putting identity in place now as well.
100%. I think they do. Definitely before somebody goes live, 100%. They need to do that for every account. I think they should do it for the bullying, for the harassment, for the trolling, and everything else that goes on here, because the negativity is ridiculous. The toxicity over the last few months has just been disgusting.
No, but it is, we were looking at the girl, and we were in her chat because the men in her chat were disgusting, asking, is that a matching set of pyjamas you've got on? This, that, the next thing. And then she went live with someone I knew. I tried to phone them to say, get off that live with her. And he went off on a tangent about how he's got a blue tick and she's a fan. Now, that's the second time that's happened this weekend.
Who said that?
Ginger Jamie.
Ginger Jamie.
Said what? He's a fan. She's a fan.
Yeah, he's when I questioned him about it, Wolf, he turned around and said
that there was another creator that came in and, well, it wasn't in my live, it was in somebody else's live, saying that Ed Sheeran wouldn't put up with this. Like, Ed Sheeran, like, the mentality of some of the creators, they need to get their head in check. They're not realising that times have changed and you're now in people's bedrooms and people are...
Watch what video? I don't know what people are saying. Watch what video?
Yeah. Tag the Wolf in the video. He'll be able to see it then. Like, when I questioned him about it, Wolf, he turned around and said to me, I'm verified. Basically saying I can do what I like because I'm verified. And he said, I don't care because I'm going for the ranks. I don't care who I battle.
Yeah, that's a bit nuts. That's That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, like you don't really know, like as live streamers, there's so many people that request you and things and you know, they follow you and you follow people back or whatever. But bro, like the amount of like even just 19-year-olds and that I've removed from my TikTok, bro, like I still think 18, 19's young, let alone 16, bro. It's crazy.
And that's why one of the reasons why I respect you, because you always said that. You always say that you don't really like people under the age of 21 in your life. Do you know what I mean? Which is fucking like, you can't be more responsible for your own self than that. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man, and I just feel like, you know, you're always going to have the over 18s in your life anyway, which is okay because it's still legal, right? I would prefer it not to be. However, you can't control an 18-year-old. They're a grown adult. A 16-year-old, that is crazy, bro. And if you think that's acceptable to go live with, gift or even acknowledge in.
She was 14. She kept saying my age is 41 backwards.
Yeah.
It's like G Crew as well. Me and G Crew haven't got on for a long time. People know that, but I think differences are put to a side when there's things like this, and everyone is all for getting these wrong-uns that prey on these children off the app. So that all gets put to one side, and I'm sure even G Crew will put up a video about that or whatever and support anything you're trying to do with this kind of thing.
Well, like we said, all we've got to do, like I ain't a big creator at all, but at the moment I seem to have a voice with everyone. So like I said, if everyone even done like a 40-second video just saying, listen, like people need to be responsible for their own actions. Do you know what I mean? This sort of shit needs to stop, and fucking, you ain't outing nobody, but you just putting your voice across, innit? It ain't got to be an aggy one, and then all of them get put together and it gets out there. There's going to be so many people who will watch that video that if creators continue to do it, then more for them because they just get outed for it.
Or even just the big creators shaking their heads and some kind of song behind it, so that, because no everybody likes Wolf will like G Crew, and no everybody likes G Crew.
That's why we're saying if everyone reposts it on their own page, then everyone, at least even if 100 people from each person who's uploaded that video sees it, that's a fair amount of people.
To be fair, I think it's a good thing because, like Michelle's just pointed out, there'll be people that love the Wolf, but they don't like G Crew. But they will still see a common ground what they're trying to do with this montage video and stuff. They'll say, well, even though they don't like each other, they still come together, put the differences aside, and they're still putting this point out there. So I think that's a good thing, right?
It.
Michelle,
no, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point. If everybody is in the video standing together with it.
That's it, 100%.
Would it be possible for you to play the soundbite that you played a little bit earlier? People are asking what video. Just give them another whack of the soundbite for a bit of context.
The wee girl.
Yeah, definitely.